welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be stuffing the vacation money that I had mentioned in my last video that I had saved up, plus some of my husband's paycheck for the first paycheck of October. Because we are not a month ahead anymore, I do not pull all of the money out, so I will just be pulling out what I'm going to be putting in my binders. I have my bills binder sitting here, but I will not be using that one because as of right now, I don't stuff it. I just keep the money in the account, pay the bills that I need to pay, and whatever is left over, I pull out. So this is a little bit of my husband's paycheck and then a little bit of the money that we had saved for vacation, minus some spending that we needed to do. We had my husband's tire get a flat, so we had to go ahead and replace that. So that came out of that money. Thank goodness we had it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay my Excel bill with this money so that it is out of the way since it was such a huge amount. And then whatever I have, that extra money will go back in at the end of the month. So that is my plan. So, pardon my sniff. I think I am coming down with a little cold here. Colorado is extremely cold today, so I am actually pulled out my little sweater thing that I love, and so I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna try not to sniff through the whole video, I promise, but I can't guarantee that that's gonna happen. So anyways, I did work through this some, but then like I said, unforeseen circumstances has made it so that I don't have $1,338. We actually are doing, I think it's 1,100. I'm pretty sure it's 1,100. So that's what we're going to be stuffing. So I'm not going to follow this precisely because I'm just going to kind of wing it. So I'm just going to wing it this time. But I am going to add Excel on here. And our Excel bill is $480. So we are going to pay that and get that out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over here out of the way since I'm not going to be using it. And I will just be using my calculator to kind of gauge where we are. So I'm going to go ahead and count this. These are all mostly, I mean, they're all 100s and 20s. So it's going to be a lot of big amounts going into envelopes. So let's go ahead and count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 400 in hundreds. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, and then 20. So plus 720. Gotta count everything, right? So we have 1,120 that we are going to go ahead and stuff today. And like I said, it's going to be mostly just big amounts that we're stuffing. We're not doing the bills binder. We are going to do some sinking funds and my savings binder. I did, oh! All right, well, that didn't quite work out like planned. I will be back after I clean this mess up. All right, so I'm back. So let's see. I almost spilled my coffee all over and started a fire all in one video. So we're good. We're doing good here. So I might not do that for the next video. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and start with sinking funds. I have not changed these since way before, I think, like I said, I think my last video was in April. And I have not updated these at all. So I did go through them and I think that I'm going to keep these the way that they are. With the exception of, I'm going to rearrange this a little bit, move gambling to the back because it is not a priority. I took out, I had a graduation one, which I did never label, and that was for my son's graduation last year. So we're going to change that category to something, and then we're going to change the vacation category and the sports category. But other than that, the majority of them are staying the same. I did want to add in a taxes category and a, what am I thinking? Sorry, completely lost my train of thought there. And a car insurance one, because right now we are paying our car insurance 6 months at a time, but I want to go ahead and start saving for that for our next payment, which will be, because we just paid it October 4th, so it'll be 6 months from now. So I want to make sure that I have enough saved up for that. So all this to say, we're going to go ahead and start with emergency fund, and I'm going to put $100 in the emergency fund. And I had this tracker, and it was for $20 per little thing. So I am not seeing my crayons right now. I'll go ahead and color this in later, but I am gonna go ahead and continue with this because it is $1,000. I never got that far because, like I said, life happened. But so I already had 1, 2, 3 colored, so I need to just color 2 more, and that would equal 100. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with that, and then I'll update my trackers later. Car maintenance is also going to get 100. The kids, I wanted to do 200 for them, and I'm going to do it in 20s because we need to go shopping for their clothes. So let's see, I already did 200. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 3 kids that I'm going to be shopping for. I have my daughter who's 2.5, I have my 7-year-old and my 5-year-old, and they all need winter clothes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in there, and that will be what we use that for. So I needed a bigger amount in there for them. Birthdays, I'm going to go ahead and only do 20. We are all done with birthdays now, except for my dad, who is November 4th, and he insists that we never buy him anything besides Twinkies and Swiss cake rolls. So that's not a huge spending birthday. And then my kids' birthdays don't start until January, so I'm going to go ahead and just put 20 and start saving towards their birthdays. Pets, I'm going to do 100 in pets, and I'm going to do it in 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a cat who is 10 years old, and he is not doing so well, so we've got a vet appointment scheduled for him, and I'm worried that it's going to be kind of costly, so I do want to start saving for him. So I'm going to use this for pets medical, not necessarily for their food and stuff. Gambling, I'm not going to do anything in. I am going to put 100 in taxes. I'll just do a $100 bill in taxes. So I will label this taxes later. My Cricut machine is acting up right now, so I can't do that, but I will get that cut in for the next video. And then this one I'm going to call car insurance, and I'm just going to put 20 in there since we just paid it and I have time to get that saved up. So 100 minus 20 equals 580. Okay, so that is that folder. That's all we're going to do in here. And then we're going to move on to my challenge binder. So I have 580 to go into my challenge binder. This is the one that I want to focus most of my attention on, is the month ahead. So I did split this down into 1,800, so we will have to do it twice when we do it. And if you can see, I already had 1, 2, 3, 4 colored in, which was 100. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 200 in here and get a good start on that. So we have 200 to start towards our month ahead. Now, my plan is to fill this mostly with the money that we will get. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you that my Pomeranian and my Yorkie male ended up, my older boys allowed them to be together when she was in heat. She ended up getting pregnant. I'm not sure how many puppies she had. We did take her to the vet, but they couldn't see them yet. So we're not sure how many puppies she has in there. but we will be using, and we will be selling them. So we will be using the money from them for this, and hopefully it's a decent amount so that we can, you know, start to fill this up. So I guess blessing in disguise, kind of. I am a little worried about her because this is the first litter that she will have. I have done litters with my 2 Yorkies. I have a Yorkie girl and a Yorkie boy, obviously, and they have had litters before. Lucy's had 3 litters, and she's done now. We have retired her, but I wasn't planning on Winnie getting pregnant, but I came home one day and the boys told me that things happened, and so she is now pregnant. So we will be using that money to go towards our month ahead. And so I did 200 in here. So that leaves us 380. I'm not going to do anything like these challenges. I colored them in, and then we ended up having to take the money out for moving expenses and that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to do anything there. I do want to do Christmas. I know that that's still a little while away, but we do need to start saving for that. And I don't have anything to make change, so I'm just going to do 40 in there. And so that leaves me 340. So my plan is that I had started the 50 envelope challenge. And then we, like I said, life happened. We ended up having to take the money, and now we're starting all over. So what I would like to do is fill this back up to what it's supposed to be. So $240 is what we have here. And that leaves us $100. So I was thinking I could probably do, just to put it, I just want it to be in somewhere. So 240. So that's $100 that we, like I said, the $100 that we have left. So I need to figure out how to make $100 here. So 25 is already filled in. Let's see, minus 37. So if we do 37, then that's 1. And then let's do 12. And that leaves 51, which we don't have a 51, we have a 50. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the 50 and the 12 and the 37, and then we'll have an extra $1 in there, which is completely fine with me. So that is where the rest of this money is going to go for today. Just because I feel really bad that I started coloring it in and then never got to finish it. Most of these I am going to update and retake or reprint out and start over with them. This one I'm probably not going to start until the beginning of the year just because it starts in January, so I'll probably wait till the beginning of the year for that one. Yahtzee can start anytime, so I'll probably print out a new one of these and just re-put it on my folder and go with that. Month ahead is the one we're filling. Etsy, I don't know that I really... this is a lot of money to save for Etsy, $400. I'm not really sure that I could ever spend $400 on Etsy. No, I take that back. I probably could. So I might go back to Etsy. Amazon is the one that gets me. It's the one that I probably need to save for the most. So I'll probably go ahead and start saving for Amazon again. Self-care. I don't really do much as far as like, I don't get my nails done, as you can see. I paint them myself if I'm going to paint them. I have one that's broken right now, which is driving me nuts. And then my thumbs are always broken. And so I might just go grab some nail polish and give them a quick paint. But other than that, I don't really go get them done. And then I don't do my hair. The only thing I have done to it is my mom trims it on a regular basis, but I don't dye it or anything. So I'm not sure what self-care, I guess maybe just a night away or something. I don't know. But I would rather use that for like a date night or an anniversary or something like that than just for myself. Back to school. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and take this one out because we are homeschooling now. And so I'm going to switch this out for a homeschool curriculum tracker that I have that I made. It's on my Etsy shop. If anybody is interested. I don't know if there's other fellow homeschooling moms out there. If you guys made it this far, let me know if you're a homeschooling mom. Give me a purple heart down below. I would love to connect with y'all. But anyways, I'm probably going to use the homeschool curriculum one instead. And then Christmas I'm going to keep in here. And then the 50 envelope challenge I'm going to keep in here. and then my no spend challenge. I'll probably start that back up again. And as far as this one goes, I did make a Christmas challenge, a Christmas scratch off challenge. I have a 300, a 500, and a 1,000. They're all also on my Etsy shop, but this is the 300 one that I have in here. So I'll probably maybe do some of this too and add the money to that when I scratch this off. Not today, not starting today, but soon I'm going to start this. So that's fun. That'll be fun. So anyways, that's where we're at with our money. And so now that I feel like all of the money has a place and I'm happy about that, I can move on from being disappointed and sad that we couldn't take the vacation because my dog decided to get knocked up. But real quick, I wanted to show a couple things that are going to be added into the Etsy store. So I did make these envelopes. They're not laminated yet, but they will be. And the holes will go in the bottom of them. And every envelope will come with its own matching tracker. So there's, I think, 8 of these. And then I am making peekaboo ones for my binder. But I'll probably throw some of those on the Etsy shop as well. And they also will come with the same tracker. I like the peekaboo envelopes. So I'll probably add a few of those to my Etsy store as well. And then I am making some Christmas envelopes. So this is, like I said, they're not laminated yet, so I haven't decided which way I want to go with them. But this is a scrap one. I just used the scrap material for it, and I'm probably just going to put a solid color to the back of it. This one is also scrap, and it goes both sides like that. So I think that's really cute. And then these I'm going to do this way, I think. One like that. Or I might do it with the Merry Christmas on the front and the stripes on the back. Let me know what you think, which way I should do it. So that's those with the stripes. And then these ones are Ho Ho Ho, which I really like too. So I'll probably do these this way, like this. And then I have these ones, which are double-sided. One side is green and one side is red. So I might do like a green and a red, like this. So green on one side and red on one side, or I'll do a couple green ones and a couple red ones. I haven't decided yet, hence the reason they're not laminated. And then I have snowflakes, and I was thinking the same thing because they have a blue and a white. So I was thinking maybe doing a white and blue, or maybe 2 whites, 2 blues, I don't know. But we'll see, and then those will be going on to my Etsy store. I'll offer them probably where you can buy 1, 3, or maybe 6 of them. And yeah, so that's fun. And that's all I have right now for my Etsy store as far as updating. I am working on some new trackers to get on there and stuff like that, so keep your eyes open. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. So just some fun little updates on the Etsy store, and then, you know, putting my money away. And if you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, please like it and subscribe so that you don't miss a new video upload. And thank you for watching all the way through to the end, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.